What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. As you can see, we're working on the C63 today. Today we're going to be replacing that AC compressor because mine has failed. So the other day I came home from work, AC was working just fine, literally no issues. Parked it, let it sit for like an hour maybe. Started it back up, whole bunch of smoke came out from under the hood. I was like, what is that? Shut it off right away. Couldn't see anything, so then I lifted the car a little and then I started it again. And then that's when I heard the belt squeak, and then I saw the smoke was coming from the serpentine belt. So I had cut off that serpentine belt, and I've been driving the car without the AC, but now it's time to fix it because it's summer and it's hot. I couldn't find any videos of people doing the AC compressor on the C63, so I guess I will be the first one. So let me show you guys how to do it at home. Hopefully it goes well, but we'll find out together. All right, we got the hood open, or as they like to call it, the bonnet. And we're gonna start off by removing that undersplash shield. I think all we need to do is just remove that front one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much from the top, but just to help me see with the light. All right, we got the splash shield off. I did find I have some type of small leak, as you can see. And then that splash shield is soaking wet. Not sure from where, but we'll find out once we're under here. But now I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the bumper. All right, so from under the car, I didn't really see any leaks going from up there. But it looks like it's just coming from the compressor. I think this is why the AC compressor failed. I believe it's green. My coolant is like purple, so I don't think it's coolant. I think this is the oil out of the compressor. Okay, so from under the car, we got to remove these two bottom bolts. We got one that's right here, I just removed. And then one on the opposite side right there. Those are just 10 millimeters, so we can go ahead and take those off. All right, so now we come to the side. We can remove 3 plastic push pins that are there, or actually 4, including that bottom one. And then there's gonna be 2 10 millimeter bolts. I got one out. This one's pretty easy to get out, the front one. The back one, you do have to move this, push it, and then you can get that last one. I will say with bigger aftermarket wheels, it is a lot harder to take off that bumper, but it's still manageable. I got the sides loose. I think the top is ready to go as well. I took off these torque bits right here. And then there's one down there and one down there as well. And now we should be able to pull it off. All right, so the bumper's off, came off pretty easy. Be careful with this. I think this is the ambient sensor for the outdoor temperature. It goes into this little spot right here, I believe. I don't know, I didn't get to see when it fell out, but thankfully mine didn't break. And then you have this clip on this side that you need to disconnect. All right, so the proper way to do this is you got to take out the radiator assembly. Sadly, you can't just drop the compressor. I tried checking, but there's just too much stuff, so I guess I'm gonna have to remove that as well. So we're gonna start off with this top piece. It's plastic. That's 2 clips there, and then you just pop up this middle and then push it back and up, and then it should come right out. So you can see I already got mine loose. All right, as you can see, I got the bolts here. I got taken them off. I took off this one. I didn't really have to, which are these right here, these long ones. You do have to remove this top one, which looks like this. It's an E12. Same thing on the other side. You don't have to remove these, but I did just in case. Now I gotta remove those T-bits. These are T30s, the one on top. And then you also gotta pry these little pins out, plastic pins. And I think it should pop out, but let's see. So since I don't have the instructions on how to do this on hand, as I was trying to remove this, I quickly found out I had to remove these 2 bolts as well. And same thing on the other side. I believe it was a E12. And actually we are gonna have to remove this to slide this out. So that's what I'm working on right now. Your car may not have that if it doesn't have that radar, but if you have the radar, you just gotta unbolt from there, and then from the headlight. As you can see, I have the headlight out on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so you can see I moved that bracket and wires to the side, just left it there, no headlights. I got this loose. As you can see, I already got it out. I might suggest maybe it might be easier if you take it off from here than here, because I had to like shimmy it out, but other than that, it's out, super light. So now we're at the radiator. So I started around 6:30, so I'm about like an hour and a half into this job, and honestly it's not too bad. So if you're scared of bins, that's on you. But either way, I'm gonna stop here for today because it's getting dark, or starting to get dark. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna drain some of that coolant, and then I'm gonna go ahead and remove this whole assembly. I do gotta separate, there's like a little block there that comes apart from the assembly, and this should just all slide out, and then the compressor should be down there and just pull it right out. Okay, so I removed the 2 bolts holding down this coolant line. Here are the bolts. I just disconnected from this side. You have plugs, it's nice, so you can plug it up and not make too much of a mess. And I pinched that off as well. And now we're gonna get to remove that, separate it from the fan, and then the fan should come out. Okay, so due to that radiator being pretty heavy, I couldn't record at the same time, but as you can see, I got it out. You just gotta disconnect that bottom radiator hose. It's just like a little metal retainer. You take it out, and then you just kind of wiggle back and forth, pop it out. And then this is for your overflow. And then you got another one right here, another coolant, same thing, retainer. Another one on the side, same thing, retainer. Unplug the sensor for the AC, undo the AC line, and that's pretty much it. And then just pop right out. On that fan over there, there's 2 bolts, like I was saying, these 2 on this hose, and then this bottom hose also has 2 bolts attached to the fan. Undo those, and then your fan will be loose. I popped my fan off and moved it a little bit to the side. Then I pulled the radiator and then the fan out. Made it easier. But all that just for that compressor right there. So, forgot to mention, but this was attached to the fan. And honestly, it's just a top little clip you gotta push, and then this pops out and then becomes loose. All right, so I'm probably gonna put a stop there for today. Tomorrow I'll probably pull off that compressor, throw on the new one, and start throwing it back together. Started at 6 today, it's 8 again, so 2 hours, and I'm here at this point, so not too bad, I guess. Okay, so I got the old compressor out, and here's a new one. This is a premium compressor off of Amazon. We're gonna see if it works and how long it works, so stick around to find out. But other than that, they're the exact same, at least from what they appear to be. This one, you can see the old one. I'm trying to spin it and it barely wants to spin. This one, look at that. Yeah, I don't know, I think this one just seized up or something, but it's done for. Also, to remove the AC compressor, it's just this E-Torx on right here, one on the bottom and then one in the back. Have the new compressor in. I went ahead and left these caps on for now. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in so I don't forget, and then we're gonna start putting everything back together. One quick thing, this AC belt has to go over these 2 lines, and the only way to do that is either by disconnecting the line there and then putting the AC belt, or like I just did, I ran it from this side around, and as you can see, I'm just going around without having to disconnect it, because I believe that's your oil cooler. So if you don't want to drain your oil, that's how you do it. Right now it's just reverse order. I'm putting everything back in. I have the belt on. I pushed all the hoses back, held them back, and I got the fan in. I mean the radiator in. I'm gonna throw in the fan. And yeah, should start going back together pretty easy. So the box came in, we got the new part in, so let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, we got it open up. Here's that brand new aluminum radiator. It also has this guard up front. As you can see, compared to the old one, it's a tad a bit thicker. I'm actually super excited to put that in now, so let's start putting it on. Assemble that to that, and then we can throw it in the car. It's not sponsored, but it's a CTS. The radiator fit just perfectly, got it on. I'm about to go ahead and throw it back in. And I like the fact that it has this little grill right here. So now I know it's protected, because the old one, as you can see, the bottom is pretty beat up. But I got the fan on, we're gonna throw this back in. So we got the radiator in, we got everything mounted back up. We're plugging in the hoses again, just working our way in reverse order. Gotta get this on, and yeah, just finish connecting stuff and we should be pretty close. All right, as you can see, we got the headlights in, we got that top bracket, connecting everything. All the hoses are connected. Got to put that top bracket, and then that bumper can go back on. But before I put the bumper on, I'm probably gonna run some coolant through and make sure I have no leaks. So far I put a gallon in. I'm gonna go ahead and put another gallon in, pretty much so that gets full, and then cycle the ignition. That way I can start bleeding off the coolant system. But I don't see any leaks, so I think we're good. We got the car running. I'm still topping off the coolant right now, but so far no leaks. Everything looks good. Hopefully it stays good. All right, I think we got the coolant all bled out, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bumper on, and then should be done. Wasn't too bad. All right, we got it all back together. I'm gonna go take it out for a drive. Hopefully everything's good. I think everything is good. Looked all good, so we'll see. All right, so we've had the AC on for a while, and I just wanted to show you guys it's working. So the Amazon part worked pretty well. In advance for my voice, I just got my wisdom teeth taken out. So, but other than that, AC works great. It wasn't too bad of a job to do. If you're mechanically inclined, you can definitely do it yourself if you have the right tools. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.